So I'm from a little town in the Yorkshire Dales called Settle. There's not much of a music scene in Yorkshire, but when we were kids, me and my brother had like decks, and we'd like set them up in the house, and then we'd open like the windows into the street and like have it blaring out, and all the neighbours would kick off. When I think I was about 6 years old, I did a play at school, Babe the Sheep Pig, and I was Babe. Then I knew that I loved singing, and it's kind of from that. From Babe the Sheep Pig, it's all stemmed to me being the singer I am today. My mum brought me and my brother up on like Motown soul music. That's like my main love, you know, so we'd come down in the morning, mum would be like hoovering listening to Diana Ross. So it was always like a vibe. I always wanted to be a singer, you know. In high school I did music and started doing acting. I went to Newcastle and did the musical theatre audition, not seeing that there was a ballet section in it, so I ended up doing a ballet audition, which didn't go down very well. But then they said, why don't you do the audition for the music course? So I did, and I got in. I started a band, and we got signed as a development deal, and then we got dropped because we didn't develop. And then I lived in like Newcastle for a few years and like played live gigs and stuff, and then just kind of thought, you've got to move to London really to do it. So I moved to London, and then I was working in a pub, and one of the girls that worked there, Sophie Agate, she had a little brother called Piers who had just kind of started a DJ, a production group, and my brother moved to London as well, and we all became friends in the pub. And then they wrote Feel the Love for Rudimental, and Piers was Rudimental, and my brother's John, obviously. I was like, I need to write a song like that. So in my head in a restaurant I wrote Waiting All Night. I actually wrote it in my head in a restaurant, and then I took it to my friend Johnny Ghostwriter, who's a producer, and we kind of built the track together, and he helped me write the chorus and sent it to Rudimental, and they were like, yeah, this is like going to be our next single. And then it was like Zane Lowe's hottest record, and then it was #1 like the week after. So I was like in working in a restaurant, hearing my #1 record on the radio. For like 5 years I've been writing for other people, which has been amazing. I've travelled the world, but after a while you're just like, I need to write my own music. I think working with friends is definitely the best way. My perfect scenario would be we book a house somewhere in the countryside. You get there and you have a few days to like relax, and then you have like 3 days of writing, and it's like really chilled and it's like cut off from everything else. I would describe my music as a little bit of Van Morrison, a little bit of John Mayer, a little bit of Donny Hathaway, a little bit of country, a little bit of soul. It feels like the right time now, and I feel like I've really found what I want to do as an artist. So.